Imagine waking up feeling lighter, stronger, and more energized without overhauling your entire diet or giving up bread forever. If you're over 60, bread might seem like a harmless staple, but here's the truth. Some of the most common breads on store shelves could be silently sabotaging your heart, spiking your blood sugar, and draining your energy. Shocking new research shows that making just one simple shift, replacing inflammatory breads with nutrient-rich alternatives, can slash your risk of heart disease by as much as 43%, while also helping to stabilize blood sugar and reduce stubborn belly fat that becomes harder to lose with age. And the best part? You don't need to stop eating bread, you just need to know which ones to ditch and which ones to enjoy every single day. But before we dive in, if you're committed to staying strong, sharp, and independent in your 60s and beyond, make sure to subscribe and share this video with someone you care about. We bring you science-based, senior-friendly tips every single week, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Because in the next few minutes, we're going to reveal 4 breads you should never touch again after 60, and the 4 you should welcome into your kitchen immediately. These aren't trendy health fads. They're backed by real nutritional science, personal case studies, and simple swaps that could transform how you eat, feel, and age, starting with your next slice of toast. Part 1. Why plain water isn't enough after 60. We've all been told to drink more water, especially as we get older. But here's something most people don't know. After 60, drinking plain water isn't always enough. That sounds strange, right? But it's true, and it could explain why so many older adults still feel fatigued, weak, or off balance even when they stay hydrated. As we age, our body's ability to absorb and retain water declines. The thirst reflex weakens, meaning we don't always realize we're dehydrated. Meanwhile, the kidneys become more aggressive in flushing water out, and our muscle tissue, once like a sponge, begins to dry out. So instead of staying where it's needed, the water you drink often passes through your system without doing its job. This kind of invisible dehydration can lead to leg cramps, stiff joints, brain fog, and that sluggish, heavy feeling even after a full night's sleep. And the frustrating part is most people blame aging or think they need to drink even more water, when really the problem is the water isn't getting into the muscle cells where it belongs. That's why hydration after 60 needs a new approach. It's not about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter. Your water needs help from electrolytes and other nutrients to do its job. Once you understand this, everything changes. You feel more balanced, your energy returns, and your body starts to function more like it used to. So if you're still feeling tired or stiff despite drinking water, your body might be thirsty on the inside. Part 2. Lemon and mineral salt. The simple duo that unlocks muscle hydration. One of the simplest and most overlooked ways to stay hydrated after 60 doesn't require a fancy supplement or a special drink. It's something you probably already have in your kitchen, a slice of lemon and a pinch of mineral salt. This easy combo added to your morning glass of water can have a profound impact on how your body holds on to hydration, especially in your muscles. As we get older, our cells don't hold water as efficiently. That's why you might feel like your muscles are stiff or your balance is off, even if you're drinking plenty of water. The problem isn't quantity, it's absorption and retention. Lemon juice contains citric acid, which changes the pH of water slightly, helping it move more efficiently through your gut wall and into your bloodstream. Meanwhile, natural mineral salt, like pink Himalayan or Celtic sea salt, contains small but essential amounts of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, 3 minerals your muscles need to actually keep the water inside the cells where it's most useful. Think of it like this. Water is the delivery truck, but electrolytes are the key to open the door. Without the key, the truck just drives by. Many older adults who try this combo report sleeping better, waking up with fewer cramps, and feeling more stable on their feet. I remember Joe, my 67-year-old neighbor, saying he stopped feeling wobbly after just a week of starting his day with lemon salt water. It's an easy change, but one that might completely reshape how your body feels throughout the day. Let your first glass of water tomorrow do more than just quench thirst. Let it fuel strength. Part 3. Electrolyte powders. The secret weapon for better hydration. If adding lemon and mineral salt to your water is like upgrading to first-class hydration, then electrolyte powder is the private jet, especially after 60. As we age, it's not just that we drink less water. It's that our cells don't hold on to water as effectively as they used to. Muscles that were once soft and sponge-like become drier and less elastic, and plain water just passes through without sticking around where it's needed most. This is where a quality electrolyte powder becomes a game changer. The right blend, one that includes magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium, helps drive water deep into muscle cells, improving energy, reducing cramps, and even boosting recovery after walking or light activity. And it works fast. In fact, a study published in Nutrients found that seniors who drank electrolyte-enhanced water saw a 30% increase in muscle cell hydration in just 5 days, while those who drank plain water saw no significant change. But not all powders are created equal. You want one that's free from sugar, caffeine, and artificial dyes, but packed with clean minerals in the right ratios. Think of it as daily muscle insurance. A woman I know, age 65, used to suffer from intense foot cramps every morning. After she began sipping water with just half a teaspoon of electrolyte powder post-walk, the cramps disappeared within a week. She called it the best fix I didn't know I needed. Sometimes it's not about drinking more. It's about giving your water the right partners to get the job done. So if you're still waking up tired, sore, or stiff, this small addition might be the secret your muscles have been begging for. Part 4. Freeze-dried coconut water. The natural electrolyte. Most people overlook. If you're not a fan of salty drinks or the tang of lemon water, don't worry. Hydration after 60 can still be delicious, gentle, and effective. One of the most overlooked yet powerful tools? Freeze-dried coconut water powder. Coconut water has been used for centuries to restore fluids in the body, but many seniors skip it because of the sugar content in bottled versions, or they just don't enjoy the taste. Freeze-dried coconut water changes that. It keeps the natural electrolytes like potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium, but comes in a powder that's light, portable, and easy to mix into your daily water routine. And here's what makes it special. It has a touch of natural glucose, just enough to help carry those minerals into your muscle cells without spiking your blood sugar. That's especially important for older adults, whose insulin sensitivity tends to decline with age. Unlike sugary sports drinks or caffeine-loaded supplements, coconut water powder is gentle on digestion, refreshing, and surprisingly hydrating. In fact, studies have shown it rehydrates just as well, sometimes even better, than traditional electrolyte drinks, without causing bloating or discomfort. I once worked with a 63-year-old woman who dealt with stiff calves every morning. Nothing seemed to help, until she began drinking coconut water in the evening. "I sleep better, and I wake up feeling looser," she told me. It became her new favorite nighttime routine. So if you're looking for a simple, natural way to boost hydration, support your muscles, and feel better all over, this tropical secret might just become your daily favorite. Part 5. Low-dose creatine. A muscle protector while you sleep. When people hear the word creatine, they usually think of young gym-goers trying to bulk up. But the reality is far more exciting, especially if you're over 60. Creatine might just be one of the most effective yet underused tools for maintaining strength, mobility, and hydration as we age. While the body does produce creatine naturally, those levels start to drop later in life, which can lead to slower muscle recovery, decreased balance, and that frustrating fatigue that shows up even after a short walk. The good news? You don't need large doses. Just 1 to 2 grams of creatine monohydrate daily, mixed into a warm glass of water before bed, can help restore muscle function from the inside out. It not only supports muscular health, but also fuels the brain, improving memory and reducing mental fog. It's tasteless, easy to take, and works quietly while you sleep. I know a man in his 70s who was skeptical at first, but after 2 weeks of low-dose creatine at night, he said he was waking up without stiffness and feeling sharper in the afternoons. Creatine isn't a steroid or some performance drug. It's a natural compound that your body already knows how to use. You're simply topping off a supply that's running low. If you've been looking for one small change with a surprisingly big payoff in how you feel, move, and think as you age, this just might be it.